It's not clickbait. On March 9th, I will be hosting my last theory episode.
What's up, everyone? True Blue here. And if you don't care about game theory, I don't know what you clicked on this video, but the whole internet kind of has been up in arms because MatPat, the host of Game Theory, Film Theory, Food Theory, Style Theory, and GT Live, is retiring. Or getting a break. It's weird. But he's not going to be the main host of Game Theory anymore. And while that doesn't necessarily impact my content and what I'm producing, it does impact me, and that's why I'm making this video. You all saw the title. So I'll say it here properly. Thank you, MatPat, for everything you've done for not just me, but millions. I first discovered MatPat before even his first FNAF video. So this was before any of his other channels. I want to say the first video I watched was probably his Rosalina Unmasked video. That was probably the first one I watched, honestly. But I've been watching him for a long time. I remember seeing him. I was there kind of when there was like a big boom. So I'll make his other channels, spread out more and more, have his live stream. The big announcement of having a child. That was super exciting. I was there. I was there watching. Saw all of it. Loved all of it. And honestly, if I ranked all the YouTubers, in my opinion, MatPat's probably my number one. Or just a close second at the very least. I love his content. It's phenomenal videos. He makes people think. I like thinking. He covers games. He covers, movies, TV shows, basically any form of pop culture in that regard. And then with fashion and food and all that, he covers so much. And not just that, but he's just generally really entertaining. If you go to GT Live, you get his personality. And he's such just a genuine nerd, for lack of a better term. But he's super relatable. He's super fun and loving. And on top of that, he has a phenomenal wife. Those two are, in my opinion, that is peak YouTube couple right there. That is, there's so many actual, couple channels, those couple vlogs, those YouTube couples, whatever. No. Okay? No one, and I mean no one tops MatPat and Stephanie. Oh my god, those two? Best YouTube pairing in my life. Oh my, I will die on that hill. Those two, best YouTube couple. But not only are they both individually seemingly amazing people with how much they've done, and the fact that, tell me how many controversies you can think of with MatPat that isn't something really stupid. That's right, none. Everything's gaming related. Nessa Sands. So there's that. Secondly, I just want to take a moment to say, how many people have you seen on YouTube, right? We saw his whole thing, him with Steph, those two on the live stream together, how cute they are together. Oh my god, I just gotta say it. God, those two make me jealous. God, they're adorable together. And they had a kid, and every single time either of them mention their son, it's the sweetest thing ever. And it warms my heart so much. So knowing he's taking a step back, Steph already seemingly took one. That's why she wasn't on the live stream for a long time, which I didn't make content at that point, but I will say, for me personally, that was huge. That was huge. I knew she was still going to be doing stuff in the background like she usually would. But knowing she wasn't going to be on those live streams all the time, that really kind of hit me because I used to watch those all the time. Seeing those two together just whatever the actual content was didn't care to me. Those two were I loved watching them, but that one impacted me. So seeing Matt also leave, that's rough. That's just rough. But, and I also want to say, probably the big elephant I've seen a lot of people talking about on Twitter, at least, is who's it going to, you know? MatPat's put a new host on. They're all people who've been working on the channel we've seen in shorts, certain videos, live streams, and across the board, I honestly am excited. I can't really say much on who he has for Food Fury due to that's the channel I've probably watched the least of. So, but for the other three, I'm excited to see them hosting. Especially our new internet sexy man, working on game theory. I am so excited to see him host now. And again, just the idea of Matt is taking a step back, enjoying more time to himself, enjoying his life. Just, it's all good for everyone involved. It's hard for the fans because he's been doing this. He said it in his video, 13 years. That's a long time. That's rough. But he's still technically working on the content, just not going to put as much time into it because he has a life. He has a kid. Like, I respect that. And honestly, the fact that he's been going so long is so admirable. And I'm like trying to keep like a straight face and like be a little comedic. But honestly, when I heard that news, it hurt. And it was a new feeling for me. Because I've seen so many celebrities, a lot of people have been bringing it up recently, a lot of people have been retiring from YouTube, all that, and nothing impacted me. Nothing ever, like, it was like, oh, that sucks. Even, like, famous people, unfortunately, passing away, that never really impacted me too much because it always was, like, it always felt distant. Like, I would watch them, I would see them do stuff, and I'd respect that. And I would feel bad for, you know, like, the stands, but like it never really hit me. And then this one hit me, and I honestly had to take a moment to be like, wow, because I didn't realize how much game theory actually impacted me. And as lame as it's gonna sound, honestly, that watching MatPat go over so many different things, showing me new franchises, new movies or shows or video games that I would never have known about otherwise, making me think about things in different ways, showing me a ton of different science and math concepts that I never knew about, and making me learn more than the school system ever did, because let's be honest, whoever paid attention to that, that's truth. But MatPat really made me go about my life just in a better way, because I was thinking more, I was looking at more stuff, and it was just interesting, and it impacted me, and I didn't realize how much it impacted me because I've been watching for so long at this point that I honestly can't remember when I first started watching him, but I can remember how much each new release meant. I was on a vacation with my whole family for 2 weeks in Portugal, and we after 1 week we finally had access to the internet, and the first thing I did wasn't text anyone, wasn't send photos, wasn't social media, just go on YouTube and watch MatPat because he dropped his sister location video. I didn't realize till this video how much those channels, that content, what he brought to the internet, how that impacted me. And it was for the better, in my opinion. I wouldn't be doing YouTube. Wouldn't be making videos like this had it not been for some of those influences. I wouldn't have the massive shelf behind me of games and random memorabilia without some of those influences, and I wouldn't be who I am without that channel, honestly. And that probably sounds really weird to say, and it sounds weird coming out of my mouth, but I think all of you know what I'm talking about. Like, there was a genuine growth because of that channel, and I can't help but thank all the work that whole team has put into every video they do, with all the research, the editing, my editing style, and how I go about my process is I try making it. That's my influence for my editing, for my style, honestly. Um, so clearly, you can tell that I love that channel, and I didn't realize till now how much it meant to me, and I really just want to say thank you, MatPat, for all your hard work. You're probably not going to see this video. I doubt you will. You have so much other things to be worrying about right now, including being genuinely a probably amazing father. By the way, throw this one out there. So you said you have 3 kids, your channel, your cat, your actual son. If you're looking for a 4th, hit me up. Legally, I don't think you can adopt me, but we'll make it work. I will be your honorary child. Thank you. All of that whole channel really impacted me. And I'm going to continue watching and continue to be by its side, watching all 4 channels still, seeing all the new uploads, tuning in the live streams. I'm very excited to see the new direction it goes in a few months when Matt actually retires. And that's going to be a rough day for me, honestly, but it was bound to happen eventually. And at the end of the day, I'm just happy for them. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, MatPat. Thank you, Steph. Thank you to everyone involved in game theory. And thanks most to you guys for watching this video. Because if you're watching this, you're probably also a big fan of MatPat. So share your stories with me in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys also have to say. Because a lot of people really love MatPat. And the only YouTuber I could say I've made friends of because of their content has been MatPat. That's been a conversation starter multiple times for me, and I'm kind of embarrassed to admit that, but he really has made a positive impact on my life, so thank you, MatPat, and to the rest of you. Have a lovely day.